as I was saying, Gavilan was injured for a while. He was injured for like 3 months of the season, and so during that time, Vogel went in there, and it was great. He's a good boy, and like their partnership together, it was just like down the wing they'd be overlapping all the time. It was fantastic. It was really, really, really good. I've also got Zimmerman, who's rated higher and has better stats in pretty much almost every way, and he is a god as well. 5-star skill with 3-star weak foot. I have him come on for Lopez, or I'll have him. The thing is, with Vogel and Zimmerman, I can put them in any of those 4 positions. Kyriakou, I'll probably just put in those 2, but he's fast enough to go on the wing as well. And then there's Hughes, who's only 20, 4-star, and he is immense. He's so good. But the problem is, so's Griffiths. Griffiths this season scored a lot of goals, and in any team, Hughes would play first. But because I've got Rocket Man, because I've got Griffiths, he doesn't play every game. He comes off the bench. He's faster, he's stronger than Griffiths, but he's not as lethal. But he is. He's a year younger, but he's also not as pretty. So yeah, 94 long shots, 98 shot power. Not quite the 99, but no, really, really fucking good. 82 heading accuracy as well, which is great. He's a good boy. He really is. And he is actually a striker. Whereas Griffiths is a centre forward or a cam. So sometimes, I don't do this as much lately because they don't work too well together, because the 2 of them, Griffiths and Hughes, aren't that fast. But I would put the 2 of them on. I'd maybe put I swap Griffiths over here, and then up front I'd put Hughes, which did work quite well. There's also Taylor, who is 19. He's only 6 foot, which I kind of hate on keepers. He doesn't have a lot of potential, but all season I just trained the fuck out of him. Mostly because I wasn't using my training anyway. And I wanted to see how much I could get for a 19-year-old. And so I've sold him. He's now leaving in the next transfer window. So is Mitchell, who I like to RP is my right back, Mitchell's little brother, because Mitchell is 20 and this Mitchell is 17, so that kind of works. They're both great players, and they've both got insane potential, but there's no room for them. Righty, what an amazing boy he is. He is 6'6", he's only 20 though. High work rate at the back. He's fast and strong. Already got 91 stand tackle, which is kind of ridiculous. But remember, I've also not trained any of these guys. The only training I do is to 60. And that's to see what their potential is. I've not trained any of these guys. But yeah, Righty is 6'6". I've got Hernandez, who's just a squad player. He's a bit shit. Torregross is literally so shit, but he was my first youth player, and he's got a cool name, and he's 6'3", and he's Italian, and he's got kind of a cool name. So he's just stayed here. He's on 10k a week for the next decade. It's not piss, it's a one of those dispersible things. And I've got Bamba, who's pretty cool. He's got a lot of potential. He's good already, but again, he only plays on my youth squad. He only plays my youth matches. Not quite there yet. This is my normal way of playing. This is what I normally go to. But if I'm against a team that's got a lot of attacking football, and I feel like I can't out-attack them. So when I had to win against Real Madrid in the Champions League, we were losing 3. We were 3-1 down. We had to score 4 goals. I stuck with this. But against Bayern Munich, when we were, I think it was 1-1 or whatever, I went to this. I went counter-attacking, and because I've only got 3 attacking players on this team, but they're all fast. Apart from Griffiths isn't that fast, but First of all, let me just explain. 5 at the back. Alexander is 6'7". Murphy is 6'7". Wright is 6'6". That is just a body of bodies of meat, tall boys. And then I've got Mitchell and I've got Ndiri. However, he's not very fast, but he's a lot better tackling wise. So this is when Ndiri would play. And then I've also got Shaw, who's my normal centre back, but look how fucking versatile he is. He's so versatile. He can play that easy. He's fast as fuck, strong as fuck. He's probably the best defensive player he's honestly so good. Harris is also great, but so these two both playing CDM are fantastic. Murphy's a good boy too. Murphy's a sexy boy. Murphy looks like an 80s porn star. So normally I'll play like this, but if I'm literally just doing long balls over the top and Griffiths is tired, so he might not be fast enough, I'll put Alonso on. So Alonso is the fastest player in my team. 99 acceleration, 93 sprint speed. I think he's the fastest. I'm just going to check that. He might not be. I think you're 95, 94. Yeah, no, he's the fastest. Yeah. But, so, while he's not Griffiths, I'll get it to any of these guys, like these two, and then that'll do a lot of through ball, and the 3 of them will just go past the defender on the counter, and it's just sexy. It's very sexy. That's that. Then we quickly do transfers of what I did this season. I sold Ian Taylor for 80 mil. It was to Man U, who still have De Gea. So I've sold Taylor for 80 mil, and he probably won't fucking play. Sold Mitchell for 30 mil. I probably could have got more. But I just kind of wanted him out of my hands. And Everton are a good club. Bayern Munich bought Brown for 70 mil. And Brown was one of my great players. He was good. He was a good boy. What else? I've sold some other people. Klein's at Everton as well. What I'm going to do now is quickly show you my squad hub, and I'm going to do the stats. Time was good. Got 2 minutes. So, yeah, 52 games, 32 clean sheets, 7.7 average rating. Really happy with Thomas. You know what? I'm going to go over the main team. Yeah. So Thomas is a god. He's amazing. Schmid, backup goalkeeper, not amazing, but he's look at him. He's a beautiful man. Mitchell really puts a fucking shift in. 8.3 average rating, 31 clean sheets, and 8 assists. He's a great boy, and plays pretty much every game. 52 games he's played. So that's why he's one of my contenders for being captain next season. Murphy, however, plays 59 games and has an 8.2 average rating. He's constantly tired, but look at him. Look at him. Look at that man. Pure sex. Pure sex. Another potential for being my captain. Shaw has only played 50 games, but 30 of those was clean sheets. 8.3 average rating. He is a god. He's a good boy. Alexander only played 26, but like I said, he's a squad player. 7.7 rating. Billy Wrighty, he's only got 18 games, only 8 clean sheets, but I don't want anything more than that. And average rating in the FA Cup, which is most of the games he did play, 8.1, so happy. Fontana, 45 games, it's more than I expected, and 24 clean sheets. That is a good ratio. It's more than half, so I'm happy with that. Oh shit. On the other hand, oh no, this will be because Ndiri plays for like 20 minutes. So when Fontana's super tired, I'll pop on Ndiri. And for some reason that doesn't quite count for clean sheets. Got Harris, 58 games played. 58, 7.8 average rating, 28 clean sheets.